Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I have a stationery haul for y'all. Because I have so many wonderful things to share with you all today, I'm currently on a no-buy for April, so let's see how long that lasts. But if you didn't know, March was my birthday month, and during my birthday month I tend to treat myself a little bit more. And yeah, I treated myself a little too much. So I wanted to try something different than the Hobonichi weeks, although I love my girl. She's getting really thick and I love her. I love all the lists and I'm enjoying her very much. But I also wanted to do some journaling. And so I got the Hobonichi Techo. This one is in the A6 size, so I'm getting used to it. I'm really liking it so far. As you can see, I have this beautiful sticker of a Pua Keni Keni and it's so cute and I love it so much. Right now I'm using it as a daily journal, and I mainly bought this because I have a lot of big emotions and sometimes I don't want to share it with everyone, so I wanted to journal it out because I find that that's just my way of self-soothing and my way of figuring like hard things out. So I really wanted to journal and this was the place. So now we have besties. Starting off with Jet Pens, this is my third order from them. I got more Penco Clampies because I wanted some for my Techo. And then also with the Hobonichi, these were finally in stock. I got the Midori correction tape, and this is in that Hobonichi color. And then I got some accessories from Kaweco. So the first thing, I got a couple of these Kaweco converters. And then I also got a bunch of these little like pen clasps, and I got these because I got quite a few Kaweco pens, so I wanted them to have the clasps. So I got 3 gold ones of those. And then I got the Kaweco Sport in the honey color. This one I mainly got to match with, of course, my Hobonichi Weeks. They are such a cute pair and I can't wait to use this during the summer. And then I went to Boston General because they had the iridescent pearl in stock. And to go alongside with that, I also got the silver clasps. I got this in a fine nib and I added a shimmering ink to it, and it kind of like struggled to like flow. That's probably user error. So I switched it to the Kaweco brown ink. Hopefully it'll work now, but yeah, I just really wanted to try the iridescent pearl because I thought it was so beautiful. And then I decided to treat myself to a little bit more luxurious pens, and I got the Esterbrook SD, and this one is in the tortoise color. I got her in the extra fine flex. I do have to say that it is quite a thicker line than I expected it to be, because I was like looking for that really thin, Muji 0.38 line, and it's kind of giving like medium nib, but I am enjoying the flex nib. Also, a hot take, my hand is tiny. And this pen is quite large. And so the way I write, it feels a little bit too big for my hand. And that was kind of a bummer because this pen is really beautiful, but nonetheless, I'm still going to use her and love her. So next I went over to Twisby and I got my first Twisby Eco, and this is in the Espresso Bronze. And she is gorgeous. Let me tell y'all, this is a great pen to write with. This surprisingly fits my hand well. It's not too thick around the barrel and it writes so smoothly. So I'm enjoying this very much and I use this a lot in my Techo. Last but not least, I got something special from Atlas Stationers. So I purchased my Esterbrook SD straight from the website, and I just have to say their packaging didn't have any personal touch. So I was a little disappointed considering that I was spending so much on a pen. And so I wanted to go a different route in buying another Esterbrook. Because I mentioned that I was struggling with the handle, I wanted to try a niblet. So I went to Atlas Stationers and I got a niblet. So here's the packaging, beautiful, beautiful packaging. And of course, Atlas Stationers just sends a postcard. And so I got a cute little postcard with a handwritten note. It's simple. It just says thank you, but it feels very like special. And I'm definitely going to add that to my junk journal. So the niblet I got was in sea glass. And let me tell y'all, I love this pen already. So I do have to say, for an expensive pen, I was expecting a little bit of a weighted pen, but it's actually pretty light. So just fair warning for anyone expecting like a heavy weighted pen. These are actually pretty light. What I liked about this pen is that when it's posted, it's fairly the same height as the regular SD. And then it's much thinner around where I'm holding it, so it feels smoother when I write. I used to have a teal bedroom, so this is giving nostalgia. It's also giving beach vibes. I like this more. I know, hot take. And I am a big fan of the pocket size pens, so I'm just a little girl, you know? I've inked her with Arabian Nights by Diamond Inks, and it is a shimmer, but I like tried not to get any of the shimmer, and it's writing so beautifully. I used it for church today, and I just felt so nice because I was writing on Easter and it was just such a special pen. As you can tell, it's quite a luxurious haul, and I'm the kind of girl that goes big or doesn't do it at all. And so I did go big. But because of that, I am going to try to be on a no spend in April. We're 5 days in and I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Also, my shirt is from the Love Me Tour by Fia. That Love Me Tour was so good, and I love Fia and Johnny Sweet. So I finally got my shirt in. Yay! All right, bye guys.